tea. Maybe I'll have a cup of tea later. Bourbon. Oh, it's American whiskey, which is kind of the same. I'm not really sure. Michter's makes bourbon, good Kentucky bourbon, but they also make that American whiskey. It's really delicious. Foil, go in there. Ash Breeze, which I haven't read yet. If you're ever trying to salvage a piece of trim that's been nailed in, don't try to pound the nails out the face, because you can tear the wood. It's better if you pull them all the way through, you know, as long as they're these finished nails, a finished head. There's also a proper tool for this, but if it's a finished head nail and you pull it through the back, you don't damage the face. That one's not going to come out of there. See, like that. Oh, look what happened. Busted the wood. Good example. Where's mine? There it is. Proper tool for removing nails, nippers. Yeah. Always go out the back. Thank you, Carlos. My friend Carlos Gomez taught me that trick. I think that's it for food. I have a cleaning bucket. Oh, this cute little tin is garbage. This was Max Biscuits. Oh, old nasty chocolate bar. How long has that been in there? Oh, I still have to take the electrical off of this side. Oh, I hope I didn't leave any stuff in this locker. This is what I'm talking about. It's a locker back here for stowage. To get anything out of there, it's within arm's reach, but it goes way underneath the stove. I mean, it's the height of inconvenience. This is the replacement lid too, and that is not marine ply. I'm sorry. Look at, there's voids. I am gonna save the Origo. I don't know if this is the original stove from the boat. I know a lot of boats from this era have this stove. It's an Origo alcohol stove, and it has sort of a bad reputation. Alcohol stoves in general have a bad reputation. Low heat, dangerous, you can't see the flame, there's pressurized alcohol, all these reasons why people shy away from alcohol. They're awesome. You fill this with alcohol. It has some sort of absorbent material in it, and then you light it, and it's just the surface, the flame wicks, and it's just, there's it still has alcohol in it. The BTU output of an alcohol stove is nearly the same as propane. The flame distribution's maybe not as good, but you can get these things that spread the flame. It's very good. I can boil water in practically the same amount of time as a propane stove can. The safety issue with this stove is virtually non-existent. This is non-pressurized. It just wicks out of this tin. There's a little surface here. You light it and flames. You can't see, the alcohol flame is hard to see sometimes, but I mean, come on. It's a stove. Don't put your hand on the stove. It's awesome. And the fuel is so easy to find. You just go to Home Depot. You go to the paint section. It's even called alcohol fuel. Oh, it just says denatured alcohol, clean glass. I went to Home Depot a couple of years ago, and I asked for denatured alcohol, and the guy didn't know what I was talking about. I said alcohol fuel, and he's like, oh yeah, it's in the paint section. You know where alcohol fuel is, but not denatured alcohol. It's the same thing. Anyway, this is an awesome stove. I'm going to keep this stove. It's the top mount version, so it has this enclosure. It's not the same. They made different versions. One had a little gimbal, it was more compact, and you could put it on a gimbal mount, which is kind of what I'd like to do. I could probably retrofit this enclosure to work on the gimbal. Maybe that's what I'm going to do. I wasn't thinking I was going to. Now I'm going to do that. So this particular Origo stove is not in super good condition, but it works. You know, you've seen me make coffee many times. Anyway, it's an awesome stove. Totally keeping this stove. That being said, where am I going to keep this stove? Shit. All right, we're getting there. I need a bucket. I need a bucket for garbage. I should have grabbed a stupid... On the job, we throw away these plastic compound buckets, these 5-gallon buckets that the joint compound comes in. We're throwing away dozens upon dozens and dozens, scores of dozens of these buckets. And what do I have on this boat? I have a Home Depot bucket and I have a Lowe's bucket. Flathead, 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 flatheads. Okay. Out comes the trusty tip container. Curious to see what's under here too. Hide this. Put it over here. Where are the things? There they are. Do-do-do-do. Alright, that's coming out pretty easily. Oh. I didn't even realize it's just open. That's cool. Ah. Alright. I like this little drawer. It's a sturdy little drawer. There's also an old light. How have I never noticed that? Let's do the sink first. There we go. Okay, old silicone, that's good. That went in. That went straight in the bilge. Alright, I see it. I got it. And now I need to wash that off, because that gross. Bilge. Ew. Alright. This is where the old fan, there was a blower, because this was a gas engine. Oh, and this stuff has to come out, of course, because that cleat there. Out this comes. I'm not sure. I saw this fitting back here. I have no idea what that was for. Okay, this is easy. Warum nicht, unless it's screwed in. I always use this chrome-plated bronze, and it gets so nasty looking. I wish they'd just use bronze, because then, you know, it turns a nice green. Yeah, what do you guys think? Keep it? It's kind of nasty looking. I don't know. I can't decide. Where did I put this new? Aha! Got me a flat bar. Proper flat bar. Roberts. Cool. Let's do it. Hey, shout out to Red Cup, Washington Island, Wisconsin. Killer coffee. Just break right off. screwed up. Ow! You son of a gun! Oh, my soap. I've had this bar of soap on board since we bought the boat. Lynn brought it on board. I can't throw away soap. Oh, yes I can. I love using soap till it's that last little tiny shred keeps breaking in the shower, and it's like, oh, it'll glue itself together. Cool. Engine. Universal 5416. The original motor in this boat was a Universal Atomic 4, which was a 4-cylinder gas. Somebody at some point, thank you very much, replaced that with a diesel. And I love this little motor. This motor is solid. Is it time for me to make shelves over here? It might be time for me to make the shelves. It's got a clear 13 inches. Quarter, 26. Oh, that's loud. Oh, sorry, Inconceivable. Didn't have to make it out of 2x6s. That looks pretty good. Oh, that's so much better. Cool. Fasteners, extension cords, painting, cutting here, grinder maybe, sealants, that's epoxy right there, camera, and vacuum. Cool. I'm full now, but wow. That helps a lot.